Hi everyone, we are going to do a few more application problems for percentages, and we're going to look at percent profit, and we'll also look at like fuel economy and things of that nature, or decrease and increase. So let's suppose that we buy a 1973 Ford for $1,500. We restore it, so fix it up a little bit, and we sell it for $5,500. We want to know what is our percent profit. So I want to remind us that we have this circle, you know, the percentage circle that we have, that PBR, and we're looking for percent, so that's going to be our unknown. Now the thing to remember is our base is always what we started with. So our base is going to be that $1,500. Okay. Now one thing to note is that our portion, or the part, is going to have to relate to what that rate is finding. So we're finding a percent profit. So that means this portion, or this part, better represent the profit, not necessarily the outcome, but we would need to make sure that it's asking for the same thing. This is asking for the percent profit, so we want to know what the profit was compared to what we started with. So we need to find our profit. Now profit is anything over and above what we paid. So we sold it for $5,500. We bought it for $1,500. So that means we made a profit of $4,000. That's going to be our part. So we're going to take that 4,000 divided by that 1,500. Use our calculator to help us out here. And I get 2.666 repeating. Now remembering that is going to be its rate in its decimal form. So I'm going to say that that's 266.7, and I'll then put on that percent. So moving my decimal and then adding the percent sign. And you'll notice we did make quite a bit. If we had made 1,500, we would have had 100% profit because we doubled our money. All right, let's do another one here. Let's do this fuel economy. All right, so we have fuel economy. If we drive 316 miles using 15.4 gallons of gas, what is our gas mileage? Now gas mileage is miles per gallon. Miles per gallon. So that means we want to take that 316 miles per means divided by 15.4. So we're going to do that 316 divided by 15.4, and I get, I'll say 20.5 miles per gallon. If we if an injector gets clogged and you're only able to go a little bit, you know, this 241 miles, so our injector pump got plugged a little bit, got some dirt in there or something, and we have this miles per 14.6, 241 divided by 14.6, our miles per gallon is 16.5 miles per gallon. Notice we did drop. We want to know what percent decrease. Okay, so again we're talking about a percentage problem, so we have our PBR circle and we're looking for the percent, so I'm going to put a big old X there to help me remind me what piece I'm looking for. Now the base is what we started with, so we started with the 20.5 and we dropped to the 16.5 when we got that clogged injector. However, we want to remember this is going to be a percent decrease. So that part has to answer the same question. We're looking for percent decrease. Our part also needs to be the decrease. Okay, we don't want to know what percent we ended up with. We want to know what percent did we decrease. So we need to make sure we have that decrease. So we started at 20.5, went down to 16.5. So we had a decrease of 4 miles per gallon. And so I will take and do that 4 divided by that 20.5. 4 divided by 20.5. And that gives me 0.195. There's more decimals, but I'm just rounding. Which as a percentage is 19.5%. So we had a 19.5% decrease. So there are a couple more examples of some percentage problems. Percent increase, percent decrease. Well, this was an increase. We increased to a certain amount. We needed to find the actual profit and so forth. So hopefully those help even a little bit more.